Hi, Bud Falls. How are you doing? Hi, Judy. Welcome. I haven't done a live like this in quite a while. I'm just cutting squares to make rag quilts for my grandsons. So I have some of their favorite characters. I need some more fabric, but I have Buzz Lightyear, Batman, different Spider-Man, another Marvel. These I've actually already put the batting in the middle and sewed these few pieces together. But they do like superheroes. And now they're all into Legos and Minecraft. I'm cutting these 6x6. So I may have already said that. What are you crafting today? Anything? And I just got an order for making a crochet a baby set blanket, booties, and hat. So I will be working on that. I don't know why I keep counting this, because the width of my ruler thingy bob, I forget what you call it, is 6 inches. Across width-wise. You're welcome to drop your links. Yeah, little boys love Spider-Man, don't they? I was actually watching Spider-Man, one of the newer ones, a couple days ago. I just started a job on the weekends, Friday and Saturday nights. I'm sorry, that's not right. On Friday and Sunday nights, I sit with an elderly couple all night. One is a 15-hour shift and one is a 12-hour shift, of which I need to stay awake. So I keep the TV on real low. And Spider-Man was on. You have 2 grandsons? How old are they? Mine are a lot of fun. They're a lot of work, though. So here I have, my granddaughter is 1. She just started daycare last week. Which makes me a nervous wreck. So I go spy on her sometimes because I'm just funny like that. I don't trust people. And I've never had one in daycare. However, I must say it does seem like a good place and very, very clean and extremely well decorated for Easter. And I have 5-year-olds, almost 6, and a 4-year-old that just turned 4. And then they all 3 are here, and I'm full-time caregiver with them, rotating them around, going to school and such. And sometimes they have to stay the night here. And my 4-year-old stays here 2 or 3 nights a week. Yours are 10 and 6. They're still in the fun ages, right? I have a 10-year-old adopted grandson in Montana, which I hope to be able to go see very soon. And he's very much into Legos and Minecraft as well. So now I got all 3 of them with similarities. Do you do quilting, Judy? The only quilting I do is rag quilts, and I made a puff quilt a long while back. I just never put the backing on it, and it is very pretty. I just love it. One day I'll need to figure out how to put the backing on it. I know there's different ways you can do it. I just haven't made the time. And I made that quilt probably 6 years ago. But I don't have the patience to do those real pretty quilts with all the different shapes and things like that. I think they are just gorgeous, and I admire people that can do that. But I just don't think I have the patience for it. And I don't really have the time now. The puff quilt was a lot of fun to make and so very simple. I'm having challenges here for some reason. Oh my. And then I have my Crown Royal quilt that I need to finish. Thank you very much for sharing. I saw you left a comment earlier too, and I will wait till tomorrow to make sure it sticks and before I come visit you. I keep hearing you have to wait 24 to 48 hours to visit your new people, so that's what I've been trying to do. So I just make notes but I hope you make some new friends here. I have a lot of great YouTube friends. I don't always have a lot in the chat, which is okay, but I'm not real good about scheduling lives. I'm just kind of random. because my schedule kind of changes and I just don't want to mess with it. So on Thursdays, that's my only one that I do have that is scheduled and always there is my live noon my time Eastern. I do a live with Echo at Living My Best Life at 60. She's my good friend, and we do trivia. I call it Thirsty Thursday, and we try to encourage everyone to stay hydrated. Oh yeah, vertical live stream. You are correct. I'm just having to use the computer right now. All my lives that I do outside and such are vertical. I feed the catfish and do lives, and sometimes the dogs. I take the grandkids to the zoo a lot, so I do lives there as well. Just depends on who's with me at the time and how needy they're being. Yes, YouTube live stream, and then the one that I have that is up daily. I change the videos sometimes, but it is through upstream.so. What do you call them? You're live, but you're not live. Keep cutting on the mat. I think I'm still a little groggy from catching up on my sleep and such from Sunday, working Sunday night. That's okay. You only use YouTube. Seems to be quite a few choices out there these days. So this is my main channel, and I have a relaxing channel, Dreamland Soundscapes. Both are faceless channels. Oh, and Judy, if you're interested, we have, let's see, the 2 collabs going on. The hashtag spring 2025 is anything spring related. If you're doing shopping or gardening or Easter recipe or anything you want to share that is spring, that is hosted by me, Echo, Star, and Nana. And then, and there's, you can find the info on in a video or two that I have on my channel. You don't have a lot of people in your live stream? Well, that's okay. You'll grow. We're all growing, and I just love meeting the new people and learning. It's been a lot of fun. And then our other collab is hashtag fun Tastic Fridays. And you can post those on Fridays. Oh yeah, Star's your friend. Isn't she great? Just love her bubbly personality. She always makes me smile. So yeah, Fantastic Fridays is anything you find fun, and that is hosted by Steph at Steph's Little Farm, Echo, Living My Best Life at 60, and myself. And the other one, hashtag Spring 2025, is you can post anytime. And then we add it to our playlist. So the Spring 2025 ends May 31st. And Fantastic Fridays is ongoing. We will probably do it all year long. We started that one in late January. I probably shouldn't be talking and trying to cut at the same time. Inevitably, I'm going to make some mistakes, but I recently won a giveaway on Star's channel. She was so very generous. So yeah, this morning I just realized how soon Easter is in just a couple weeks. So I started messaging family, telling them, hey, we're going to have a lunch. So definitely let me know if you have late live streams Friday and Sunday nights, because I use the YouTube at work to help me stay awake. Yeah, I love watching the diamond painting from Star and all the others. And Echo has just picked up diamond painting recently. And she's really loving it. I started doing crochet tutorials and helping Echo learn how to crochet. I'm a little behind. There's some that I need to make and post. I have a difficult time cutting more than 2 at a time. So I realize this takes longer than it should. Okay. Then, yes, crochet is my passion. I get irritated with sewing really quick. So if it just always seems to be something, the needle breaks or the tension's wrong, or oh my gosh, it's just endless. But my nanny taught me how to crochet when I was about 9 years old, 10 maybe. And that is what I do best. Anything I sew has to be kind of simple. I don't read patterns very well, especially sewing patterns. So if I get a sewing pattern, it has to be one of those really simple ones, or somebody has to show me. I have some cute and simple little sewing projects I found on YouTube that I was going to do. Haven't done that yet either. Yes, very relaxing. I've had some difficult times the last 10 or whatever years, and if I just sit and crochet, it does help with anxiety and such. Very calming. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for stopping by and chatting. Actually, I'm going to make you blue so that you can connect and help me out as a moderator, if that's okay. I do not make everybody a moderator. Some people do, but I choose not to. What area are you in? This is Texas. Oh my gosh. Last summer. Okay, cool. I think it was last summer I bought this rotary cutter, brand new, of course, and man, I really slashed my thumb. I cut it twice, but the first time I did it, it was pretty bad. I kind of think I probably should have had some stitches, but I think it did eventually heal. But man, I've never done anything like that before. And then probably about a month or so later, I did it again. Just wasn't as bad. And I do not have long nails. I think long nails are pretty, but it's not for me. I've only done the fake nails once, about 6 years ago, and it was horrible. I couldn't sew, I couldn't crochet, I couldn't do the puzzles. I used to do puzzles before I had grandkids coming around. And I said, never again. And it was a challenge. Also, taking care of the Great Danes. You cut your finger too. Oh my gosh. So it's been a couple weeks since I went over to Joann's. Don't know how long the store will be. There's actually 2 that I go to in Fort Worth. I can get to either one in about 30 minutes. But I didn't. Their yarn, I didn't really buy much. The last few times I've been, the yarn is kind of wiped out, but they keep saying they're emptying their warehouse and they have new stuff daily. I definitely need to finish this Crown Royal quilt. I made a couple of videos on it. So back in the fall, I started here it is. I took the Crown Royal whiskey bags and cut them up. And created this as a gift for my husband. As you can see, it has imperfections, but that's okay. He doesn't mind. And then on the sides, I just added the brown cotton. But well, there was just a lot going on here in the fall and December and January, so I haven't had a chance to work on it. It's about done. I wanted it to be a little bit bigger, but after I added the brown, I realized it wasn't as big as I thought it was going to be. And then this plush minky-like gray will go on the back of it for some added comfort. Those bags are just hard cotton, you know, they're not anything comfy. So it's just on the front. But anyway, I'm sure I will make another one in the future. Kind of had some interest of people maybe wanting to purchase one, but I will of course do that one better without the imperfections. I've been saving those bags for years. Oh, what do you have going on today, Judy? Here in a little while, I'll go to town. Pick up my 4-year-old. So it can be kind of, we have what you call the revolving door around here. which I've had people say that about my house for many years now because we've had so many kids and raised so many, the grandkids. So my daughter goes to work at least 3 days a week. But she goes at 5 p.m. and works the night shift. And my daughter-in-law has to be at work at 5 a.m. most days. Some days it's 8 a.m. So on the days that she goes at 5 a.m., the kids come stay here overnight so that they can get to school and daycare on time. And then, like I said, my new job on the weekends is overnight. I guess you could say we have an interesting schedule around here. It's cold there. Oh, you're making spaghetti for dinner. Cool. I don't do much cooking. I actually hate cooking, but I do love a crock pot. In the summer months, my husband he won't eat warm meals. He just loses his appetite. And he just wants cold foods, or crackers, or sandwiches, potato salad. It's 45 there. Cool. I think our high today is 75. Anything above 75 is hot to me. So we had some cold nights for a couple of days. And Sunday night was really cold. Chilly. But now we're back to spring. And I think later in the week it's going to be in the 80s. We'll need to feed the fish today. I didn't feed them yesterday, so I don't know if I'll do a live on that or not. I'm going to go this afternoon when I go to town. I'll check out TJ Maxx to see about their baby clothes. My granddaughter needs some spring clothes. Nightbot can be kind of annoying. Yes, the fish, catfish are in the pond. And I think they're about 10 pounds. They're kind of big. We've been here 10 years. I think 10, yeah. And the first summer we moved here in August of that year. There was a small pond in the front, and my husband doesn't do anything small, so he dug it deeper and bigger. He dug it about 25 feet deep in the middle and added 600 catfish, I think we started with. 500 or 600. And of course, we don't have that many now, but there's still a lot of them. And they have grown. We have not eaten any. Hi, Rudy. But we do fish occasionally, not very often. But we are going to actually fish and grill them here sometime soon. That'll be first experience for me for grilling the fish and gutting it and all that. Oh, Judy, do you know Rudy? He's also in Texas. How are you doing today, Rudy? Rudy is here often, and he comes to our trivia on Thursdays too. Rudy likes to count, and he likes numbers. What are you up to, Rudy? What do you do with your scrap material, Judy? I will only be, excuse me, on here a few more minutes. With me talking about Joann's now, I want to go. Hi, Misty. How are you? You're not working today, Misty? Very good. And oh, you're not working anymore. Okay. If you don't know Judy, she's my new friend. Misty shares cooking and food hauls and shopping hauls. She likes to read books. What have you been crocheting, Judy? The other night at work, I started. I want to. I was looking at YouTube tutorials on how to make crocheted Easter peeps, and I was watching different ones, and I did start one, and sometimes when I'm following someone else pattern or something, I usually end up tweaking it. Oh, cute. So I do, sell the baby items that I make, but I don't make the crocheted animals. When I do make them, they're just for the grandkids. The amount that I would have to charge someone for those, it would be a little bit expensive, and it's just not worth my time to try to promote it and all that. I don't have time for that anyways. A Dollar Tree kit? Oh. They have those now? That's cool. I haven't made any recently. I did crochet my grandson a dragon. And I made a snowman for my 10-year-old grandson. Well, I'm looking for more fabric. Let's see. Oh, I do make the bandanas for the dogs. I put some on mine. But I can't find the fabric. Or maybe I've used it all. Who knows? My craft room is not organized that well. I was crocheting my son some hats. He went to Pennsylvania. In January, he moved there. And so now I have kids in. Whoop, there went that needle. Let's see. I have one in California, one in Montana, one in Pennsylvania, one in Arizona. Oh, I really need to do something with this. Isn't that pretty? I've had it for quite a few years now. I think I did use part of it once. Oh, I made some little Easter bunnies. Some little simple sew Easter bunnies. But yeah. I think I'm a little late to the game here. We're doing something for Easter. But I could use those little simple gifts I was talking about to sew. I could do that. Yeah, thank you, Judy. Okay, well, I guess I've come to my stopping point here. So I'm going to go do some chores in my next projects, I suppose. But I do thank you very much for you guys dropping by. Thank you very much. You have a good day too, Judy. Bye, Misty. I think Rudy left. Okay, take care. Thank you again.